What is going on, my beautiful water signs? This is your girl Venus Archangel here with another love reading for you guys. If you're unsure of your placements, go ahead and check the description box below. And also, guys, please remember that these readings may not resonate with everybody, and that is totally fine. That said, let's see what's going on in your love lives for this weekend. Okay, hopefully y'all are ready for these readings. These been popping for everybody. So, and you know, last but not least, so let's see what we got going on for y'all. Ooh, in the past, the Knight of Wands. Six of Swords, Seven of Cups, the Three of Pentacles. Okay, and we're going to pull the Wisdom of the Oracle card for this weekend, see what you guys get. All right. All that glitters. Okay. And this is talking about seeing beyond the surface, you know, getting to the nitty-gritty, beyond the impressions box, which is the appearance, you know, looking beyond the surface. Okay. And this is more than meets the eye as well. Like there's still more to the either fantastic or really not so fantastic appearance. Now I think somebody definitely came into your life that presented to be a lot more fun, very energetic. Rather, somebody that was very active and very crazy in the sense of like doing different things, trying things out, but they were just overall a really fun energy to be around. Like they were really fun. Now the Six of Swords is this: they're leaving something behind and going to something new. I don't think this is about the other person. I think it's a big mixture of both. There may have been a lot of traveling between you and this individual. Like you traveled, they traveled, you traveled, they traveled. Or maybe the fact that of the matter is that you guys are both, going through some sort of transition in your lives. Because I'm kind of getting the sense that you guys are kind of getting, leaving behind the old stuff, leaving behind the old fun, the characteristics of, just party time. And you're seeing a little bit more about this person. You're kind of taking a transition, or you're in the middle of a transition from the fun-loving, crazy individual to, opening up a lot of different stuff, going into a different world practically with this individual. And I think you're recognizing a lot of this person has a lot more to show behind this fun-loving energy, this lighthearted, let's just focus on what we enjoy sort of energy. Now the Five of Wands is your underlying energy. Underneath that it's the Six of Pentacles. So I think there's definitely some conflict here, possibly internal. But the Six of Pentacles also indicates that there is a sort of dynamic that needs to be adjusted. This is a dynamic in between the both of you that need balancing. Okay, either this is something about giving and taking, and this has a lot to do as well. It can indicate like what you get out of the situation, what you're getting out of being in a relationship with this individual, as well as what this person is getting out of it from you as well. It's like it's a balance thing. And I don't know if you've been putting in a lot of in this relationship, the same as if they put in a lot, but something is not exactly straightened out, I think, because the Five of Wands is what we're dealing with. It's not balanced. It's not stable. This is a challenge, and I think the challenge has a lot to do with moving on, leaving that past behind in a way, but not like obviously like to be ashamed of it or anything like that, but to kind of get to a little bit more of a different ground, to kind of see, different sites to explore, to see more, to expand of yourself practically. And it makes sense with the Seven of Cups is in your future, because of course this is about, yes, one, deciding whether or not this is a path that you want to go down, but as well taking a look beyond the surface, what the real cups are trying to show you. Like, what are those really going to, present to you? right? And I think it's interesting that you have the Seven of Pentacles coming up in the heart of this reading, or excuse me, in your advice, because the Seven of Pentacles does talk about looking towards the future, looking at the potential for the future, looking at what you guys can do and work together with, right? Plans for the future. And the Seven of Cups is the same. It's very similar because you not in the sense that you have to make a decision with the Three of Pentacles, but there is a decision that you do make with the Seven of Cups. Practically, it's about making, about picking what is your heart's desire, what dreams are worth pursuing. And I feel like the only way you're going to know is by understanding each other's dynamics, understanding each other's weaknesses. Doing this Five of Wands energy, the tug and pull, the figuring out of what works and what doesn't, and figuring out what dynamics you guys have to offer. And it's not a bad energy. None of this is actually really a bad reading or a really tough reading, except for, of course, the Five of Wands would indicate that it's a little intense. But it's all in the matter of moving forward and creating something new. And the only way you start doing that is by taking a look at details, taking a closer look at what each other can do for one another, right? What are you guys both getting out of this relationship, the Six of Pentacles, right? It starts there. And understanding that will understand, you get to understand the individual more. And if this is you, right, maybe you had a lot more fun and now you're moving away from that, you're looking for something that you could truly get some serious meaning out of it, right? Because it's cool. The Knight of Wands has great fun, does a lot of things that he enjoys, but none of them are stationary or committal, and none of those are actually going to last him a very long time because he doesn't plan to stick around. But I feel like you're leaving that behind to get to something a little bit more promising, something a little bit more concrete, a little bit something that's fulfilling, but it perhaps could be long term, which is why you have the Three of Pentacles here in the first place, with the Six of Pentacles as well, indicating that this is something of value. And it doesn't have to be money, it doesn't have to be a career, but it doesn't have to be money, it could be a career, it could be a relationship, something that is of value to you. And I feel like this is why there's a lot of looking at this. This is a lot of looking at what can work and what doesn't. And until you get that understanding of what works and what doesn't, you're not going to be able to make a decision about what's to come. Because going through this kind of hashing out the plans and blueprints with the person that you're working to build a future with, you're not going to really understand the dynamic, which is why all that glitters is coming up in the heart of your reading, as well as your advice as well. Your compounded advice for this weekend, because there's more to meet the eye with this. There's so much more, and you have to take a look. You have to diligently brush away the glitter so you can see what's hidden underneath all that sparkles. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at your romance angels here for your weekend read. All right, to wrap up the weekend reading for you guys. Okay, and you have flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. And that's like communication. The Romance Angels card is like communication. And that's okay. And I think it's important to, of course, still have that fun and that energy of lighthearted, like not necessarily lightheartedness, but you don't have to be so serious, but at the same time, it's about entertaining ideas. You're not concreting or cementing any sort of decision at this moment. You're trying to figure something out. You're trying to get more information. And flirting can do that too. Flirting can get you more information about the person, what kind of person they're like, what kind of kinks they're into, right? If we're going to be talking about intimacy, what kind of person they are, period. You don't have to necessarily flirt with them. You can actually just communicate with them, talking. The flirting thing is not necessarily to say you gotta flirt with your partner, or you gotta flirt with this person that you're interested in, or your crush, or the person that you think is very fun to hang out with. You don't have to flirt. You could just communicate with them, talk with them, and it starts by having a lighthearted conversation. Nothing that's too serious or too serious. Pretty much. Can't think of another word for that. Just start small, and it will grow. It will grow, and you'll start to understand them, and you get more of their identity and their personality by getting to by having a lighthearted conversation with them. But alright, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. You know how much I appreciate all the love that you guys have been giving me, including those likes, those comments, those subscribes, and that beautiful share button that you guys have been clicking. Thank you so much for sharing these videos. And on top of that, guys, I also want to thank all my clients for participating in the $10 question sale on my Instago page. I really appreciate all the love that you guys have been giving me there, as well as you guys lending me your energies to help you with your situation. Truly honored that you choose me as your source of intuitive wisdom, guys. And also, if you want to participate yourself, or you want to get a traditional reading, all that information is in the description box below, or you can click the eye in the corner to go straight to my website. And as always, I'll see you guys real soon. Take care, guys, and have a wonderful weekend. Bye, guys.